quit your belly aching.
Maik wishes you well. Maik is always in search of calibers, yet he finds none. Where could they have gone? Maik hears many stories of war, yet few of them are true. Maik carries 2 weapons to be safe. What if one breaks? That would be most unlucky.
Ever wonder if maybe we should call a truce with this? Hey there. Can you believe this? Guess Tullius. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. We're outnumbered again. There's a great out from the... I need you to... We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting. You should wait until nightfall before trying to sneak in.
The rebels like to forget that
Talos
the Empire is
preserve
what's
you.
keeping the Dominion out of... Get me out of here.
The guard has the key.
Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right, last but not least, let's go.
Water the ground with your...
Thanks. Thought I was going to rot in here. So what's the plan? What's the plan? Good. I've got a few scores to settle.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess. Glad you were here. Couldn't have done it without you.
fascination with fire.
If you're interested, traveler.
Psst. Hey. As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
We will oust Ulfric. Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of Legate. On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations. You've little time. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But
here we go. Something to report? Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack, then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Hey, watch it! To gut one of those rebels.
Good job. I knew I gave the mission to the right person. We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack! Move it! We're taking the city! Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack!
All right! It's time to deliver the final blow to the Stormcloak rebuild. Oh, because... But they are no match! Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire! For the Legion! Rah!
the Empire.
Sick.
Already done, sir.
Ulfric Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torrig, and high treason against the Empire. It's over.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt and dying empire.
Skyrim doesn't belong to you, Ulfric.
No, but I belong to her.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Die! Well, Frick, you can't escape from me this time. Any last requests before I send you to wherever you people go when you die?
Sovngarde, sir.
Right. Well?
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
Song or not, I just want it done.
Here. Use my sword to do it. I made sure. To sharpen it for the occasion.
Be with you.
What was that?
Nothing. Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Runwolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly. We'll prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Legate. It's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
The rebellion is over. Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves Stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades. I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many Stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Legate. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
Did it! I feel so alive.
Lot Congrach, you truly have the voice. Ni livrach hin. Alduin always was Pachlok. This should shake the loyalty. Yes, one of his... Perhaps the Hafkosig. A fine place to trap. Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks.
I worry about the other settlements in the hold. Unwalled, lightly manned, prime targets for those damn dragons.
What is it that you need? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a... Of course. You already... But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of... Alduin, the World Eater himself? I don't know about such things. But now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon and... Then, Whiterun will stand with... So what's the plan then? How do you intend to lure a dragon into the trap? Oh, probably for the best. It will give me time to see if that old trap still works, and break the news to the men. Now,
Father says I'm too young to train with a sword, so I practice with my fist.
Dremyolok, greeting. Yeah. I have tasted the voices of... There is one who I remember well. Ah, I forget how little you know. You see, Parthurnax, a thum, a shout, yes? He is not compelled to come. But the Dove are But Odahviing, he will not resist the challenge of your voice. Now, hear his name, Odahviing. Taste it on the wind, Odahviing. Know it in your soom, Odahviing.
As if Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we've got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
We're ready, Dragonborn. As I promised, my men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a war.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Hold! Abin!
Hear that?
Never feel it come.
Here he comes.
Steady. Steady now. Keep under cover until we're out. Hold your fire until he's coming.
Dovahkiin, here I am. Ubona, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Hinsir Alduin, hmm? No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, None were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Ah, well, Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Indeed, Orin Britbro, I cannot leave here until you defeat Alduin, which you cannot do without my help.
I'm still amazed that your plan worked. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Incredible. Sir...
You have reconsidered You will release me, Roland, if in Onikan Korav, and you can trust me. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
To perform some, tests on you, purely in the interests of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice them. Most of them are hardly painful at all to a large dragon such as yourself.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
What are you doing back there?
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Was du? Sini dein Ruthi Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bo kotin stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Grifboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we then we stood, but I never knew if Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovngarde. The World Eater waits within the mist. Bring word to shores all our
Skrim was betrayed. The blood of her sons spilled in doomed struggle against fate. And so in death too late, I learned the truth. Fed by war, so waxed the power of Alduin World Eater. Wisdom now useless, by God's jest.
Dragonborn, even in death you dog my steps. How come you here? The king of this realm will cast you out. Cursed be your name by all sons of Skyrim, with scorn unceasing.
Beware. World Eater waits within the mist.
When Ulfric's Stormcloak with savage shouts sent me here, my soul rejected a forlorn and weak. I faced him fearlessly, my fate inescapable, yet my honor is unstained. Can Ulfric say the same?
What brings you, Wayfarer? I am soon. Shield thing to shore. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard. And winnow all those souls whose heroic ensign, where welcome well earned, awaits those I judge fit to judge. A faithful errand. No few have chafed to face the worm, since first he set his soul snare here at Sovngarde's threshold. But shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. Perhaps deep counsel your doom he foresaw. No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Do not mistake the night-shrouded thieves stealthily taken spoils, stolen and unearned. Your doom already binds you to your dark mistress. Living or dead, by decree of shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. None may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Rodolph! You fought well. I find you well. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May shore's favor follow you, and your aid.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has... By Shaw's command, we... But 3 away... Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing, grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts,
Alduin escaped us long ago.
Smite the worm.
Today we take our will. Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you. My disciples still We must drive away his mist. The way of the voice. And then unsheath our blades. Far you've traveled, with trials long, to taste Sovngarde's.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Eyes of shore upon us. Feet out.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
We are ready, Dragonborn. Our wrath to unleash.
Loke!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
His power crumbles. Do not pause for breath. Loke!
Endless wait gives way to battle. No escape this time, foul worm.
encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. They will see. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Surot fur kanaran. So, it is done. Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Indeed, Alduin Watlam Dani. His doom was written when he claimed for himself the lordship that properly belonged to Bormahu, our father Akatosh. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz Ach Ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Perhaps. At least, it will continue to exist. Grikloslein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Fulmilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis. Solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kondrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. I feel younger than I have in many an age. Many without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow towards them, brightness of my throne. But willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin.
you're back. Could you give me an allowance? What? Seriously? No way! With this, I could buy everything in the market. Wow! Thanks!